Hi Aquarians, this is your reading for the first 15 days of June 2025. Alright. In your recent past, that I've already shuffled and spread your cards, so let's just begin with your reading. And there are 18 cards, so the reading would be a bit long. Beginning with your recent past, the dominant energy was of generosity. Okay, so in your recent past you were quite generous towards people around you in terms of your time, energy, love, attention, whatsoever. You were pretty abundantly giving it to whoever asked whatever out of you, right? And but then, regardless, you felt a sense of unfulfillment in your relationships, right? Eight of Cups represents like he has a lot of relationships, but he's somewhere not really fulfilled there, and that's why he's moving all alone towards a lonely shore in search of better relationships, in search of fulfillment. Like, okay, I have all these. So every time uh, an eight of cups card enters in, there is a choice. Either a person can compromise and stay in the same relationships, or else the person can move away from those relationships, seeking ten of cups, seeking the ultimate fulfillment. So in your recent past, even if you were pretty generous, but you felt a larger sense of unfulfillment in your relationships, and that's why you had the card of Fool right alongside. The card of Fool would have meant like a new journey, but it also went in downside, right? In downright position. So ideally, when a person begins to move towards newer shores, leaving what is not fulfilling him or her, the person should be able to get into the energy of Fool, like a new, not foolish, but a new journey altogether in life. Like, okay, let's just begin afresh. Let's just start a new career, get into a new relationship, form new friendships, something new. But you were somewhere unable to get into this energy of a new way, right? Uh, After which you did what was required of you, death of an old self, because until a past self doesn't die, new self doesn't erupt, right? So you allowed an old self to die, and you were still pretty generous. Six of Pentacles is also a person who is giving to people generously, generously. But then alongside you are Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is Libra card, and you being an Aquarius also share the same element, that is air. So Queen of Swords is like a cutthroat person who is able to express what needs to be expressed in a very creative form. Like nobody can win in an argument from a Queen of Swords. So you, even if you like financially or even energetically or emotionally, you were pretty generous. Not so much so emotionally. Emotionally, you were not so fulfilled. You were moving away from your old relationships, but to the society, you were generous. An old self died in your past, and a new self still couldn't really. There was a potential for it to take a birth and pop up and go for this new journey, go for these new friends or new career, but you couldn't really do that. However, you became quite cutthroat in your life in your recent past, like cutthroat in business communication, in your relationships, friendships, wherever. Maybe before that you were not really as expressive, but here you became pretty expressive in terms of your demands, needs, what you were feeling, and what not. Like everywhere you became pretty expressive and cutthroat. Okay, I hope this resonated with you. This was your recent past. Coming to your immediate reality, the dominant energy is of King of Pentacles, but in downright position. So ideally, like if King of Pentacles is, and if it is a masculine outside figure, then it is Leo. Oh, sorry, Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. So either a Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus masculine figure is there in your dominant energy, but is not uh, exactly collaborating, or there is a tussle between you and this person. There is a problem between you and this person, or else there is a like your own logic or reasoning ability is becoming an obstruction when it comes to money. Right? Somewhere you are having a loss because of your own illogic or lack of rationality somehow. right? So that is the dominant energy. However, you are still taking the lead of your life. 8 of Wands is there, so that means taking a lead not just of your own life, but your, like, not just of your own emotions, your relationships, but your life altogether. So you are becoming a leader. Alongside you also have 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands is a person who has taken a pause, like a comma, not a full stop, not even a continuity, but a comma. So this person has had a journey and still is left with the journey, but he has taken a pause and he's reflecting upon, okay, what all that I did and what needs to be done. So it's that temporary pause. So as you have become a leader, you are also taking time out to reflect. And then once you have taken out this time to reflect, a Knight of Wands is coming towards you. That means an opportunity is coming towards you, and post which you would be able to take yourself and your loved ones to a safer position. So this person is, even if there are so many swords there are so many betrayals in his boat, but he is safely carrying himself and his mother or someone that he loves to calmer shores, to calmer waters, right? So once this opportunity knocks your door, once you have taken the responsibility of your life, you have reflected upon your past mistakes or future must do's, you would be able to take yourself and your loved ones to calmer shores, to safer place, to a safer place, literal, metaphorical, spiritual, or psychological or social. And post which you are getting Ace of Swords, means divine blessing you with this communication ability. Anyway, communication is your strong suit, being in Aquarius, but still this also means divine also blessing you with this communication ability, where you would win any kind of, you would be able to win any kind of argument, right? In your present reality, you are pretty expressive, and wherever that you are talking out, you're speaking out your needs, you are actually getting what you want, you are actually able to communicate and express what your side of the picture is, obviously, because you are also in the power of a leader. So yeah, so even divine is blessing you with this ability to communicate properly. Just ensure that you're using this positively. Like many times when we are in power position, we tend to even misuse it. Do not misuse it, basically. Use it for good things, for good reasons. Okay, so this is your present reality. Financially, somewhere you are at a loss, but emotionally you are taking yourself to calmer shores. Manifestation wise, you are in a leadership position, and you're also using any opportunity that is coming your way, and you have created, or you have already created, or you are in a way in the process of creating this safer life for yourself. And divine is blessing you right now in terms of expressing your needs, in terms of communicating your needs. Okay, and then we can come to future. I hope it resonated with you so far. In your upcoming future, the dominant energy is of 6 of Cups. Again, a person who is very open and like a person who passes smiles to strangers, someone who takes care of society. So in all three sections, in even in your past you were pretty generous. Even in your future, you are taking care of society and communicating with others. It's giving that extra minute to that flower lady, like how are you, what's happening in your life, and that spreads joy, and that surely makes you a better citizen. So you are giving your time, energy, love, attention, whichever, generously even in your future. However, you are feeling pretty betrayed by your very own people in your upcoming future, because there is 8 of Swords. Somewhere you're feeling like you can't even see who your enemies are. Like you're feeling a bit betrayed and blindsided in your future. And right beside it is King of Wands downright again. It is a fire, either it's a fire element person, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Uh, who is making you feel like that who is giving you this sense of betrayal, or it is your own passions, your own innermost desires that are somewhere making you feel unfulfilled. Like, hey, I had so many passions, but somewhere they betrayed me, somewhere they didn't happen. Or your own logical skills, like maybe you were very logical, you have been very logical in your life, very practical in your life, but you have been passionate about being practical in your life, but somewhere you're feeling betrayed by your own practicality also, in a way. And yeah, I mean, you superficially or tropically, you are actually engaging with others, you're being nice and all, you're passing smile, but deep inside somewhere you're feeling betrayed by life, and you're feeling mm, as if you're not able to manifest the kind of reality you want. And then Seven of Swords, then you are learning how to pluck out these negative emotions, negative thought processes, or negative people out of your life. If not all, then whatever in your capacity. And once you do that, you are actually getting to realize who are your real friends. And then a good friend is offering you his cup, like it represents, it can also mean a twin flame connection, it can also mean somebody who means good for you is offering you a cup of friendship along with peace, and giving you this sense of fulfillment, this sense of belongingness, this sense of like, okay, somebody cares about me, like that. And after which, because this card is right beside, because by in future you would be able to take out the negative thought processes and the negative people, and people who won't be serving you, like by that time you would be able to pluck them out, you would be having at least few loyal people, few caring people in your life. You are able to avoid this card of abandonment. Upright, Five of Pentacles means either you are feeling abandoned or someone is feeling abandoned by you, but downright it means you are able to avoid this feeling. So maybe upright, it would have meant like somebody or you could have felt abandoned, especially after this feeling of betrayal by others, but you are able to avoid it because you in your future are taking right steps, you are accepting love of someone caring, you are plucking out the negative thought processes of your own head or your life, right? And so after which, this feeling of abandonment amidst your connections is well avoided. So you have been pretty generous. That's amazing to see. In your present, you're taking the leadership and taking yourself from point A to point B for better life or reality. That's amazing. Just do not misuse your power, your communication, and do not be as cutthroat that it kills the other person. It's okay to communicate your things, but if something can be done in a slide, in one word, why kill the other person? Like, just get your things done. Do not, there's no need to be barbaric, basically. Yeah. That's about it. That is your reading. I hope it resonated with you, Aquarians. And yeah, have a great day, yo. And leave in comments how did you like it. You can leave your feedback and share it with your friends, and leave a comment if something a part of it really resonated with you. Fine, go, yo.